Hey, it's Ole, and I have some good news today. I got my wet weather jacket and my raincoat back. So, yesterday it's a full day of rain in Halifax, and it was just pouring. So, I brought my wet weather jacket, and everyone else brought their wet weather jacket. And so, when I went to go eat in the galley, everyone hung up their wet weather jacket, all on those like clothing racks, right? And so I saw a lot of them there, but I hung it in between like two army guys' jackets, so I know where it is. And so I eat, I finish up, and I come back and I see that the jacket is gone. And I look around everywhere, there's nothing there. So I'm like, what am I gonna do? Because it's raining. I tried to like go outside. I'm like, holy, it's pouring, absolutely pouring. There's like some mixed hail. It's windy. It's just whipping rain around. I'm like, come on, I have to go out here in my NCD, like my NCD uniform, just my like rolled up shirt and then my NCD pants. I got like absolutely soaked because I had to run all the way back to Russell House where I live, just to get my NCD jacket, which is not waterproof. Only the raincoat is waterproof. And so, I was, yeah, to be honest, in that moment, I was really pissed that someone just did that and took my jacket. I was thinking of taking someone else's jacket, but I didn't, I didn't feel like doing the same thing. Maybe I should have just, for the time being and then returned it to that person. But come on, how do you mess up your own jacket? So, here's the thing. I go to eat at dinner and I was hoping it was continuing to rain, but it stopped raining, so no one brought the jackets. I was hoping people would bring the jackets and just take a look around. Oh, I see that this is my jacket, because the problem with my jacket, I didn't have my name tag on it yet, and also I didn't have my unit badge. It was just like the navy emblem on the one of the sleeves. And so, but I had markings inside, like from my previous owner of the jacket. I had markings inside on the little tag there, and so that's how one way I could have known it was my jacket. But anyways, so I go back and I see that there's one more jacket there that no one took, and I see that this member left their jacket here. So I think, oh, it must be the one person who took my jacket. They just left their jacket, right? Because no one else would take someone else's jacket. So I go and then I take that jacket just in case, they come back and they're, oh shoot, this is my jacket, and then they take that and then they have two jackets, right? So I need something to bargain with. I need some leverage. And so what happens is check the name, right? And I see that this person's, from this unit, this is their name. And so I ask around, no luck. No one knows this person. And then so it's a French unit. So today I'm like, oh, what am I gonna do? Do I just have to go around, ask everyone at each table and be like, oh, do you know this person? But luckily today at lunch there was this long line, and then right in front of me there was this other member, and she actually was from a French unit. And so we were talking, and then we got into the topic of weather. I told lost my jacket, and I asked, do you know this like member? And she's like, oh yeah, I do know this member. Why? And I'm like, oh yeah, because my jacket got taken. And so she goes and eats with this other member, and she tells him, oh, this Anderson wants to talk to you about the jacket. He comes over and he's like, oh yeah, I do have my jacket. What's up? And I'm like, oh yeah, I think you might have taken my jacket. And he's like, okay, I'll go and check. So he goes upstairs, takes a look, and he comes back down. He's like, oh yeah, I did accidentally take your jacket. And then he says, okay, I'll put it in the coat room. He puts it in the coat room and he leaves his number, and he says, yeah, whenever you can, just bring me the jacket. The guy apologizes, and so I'm just I just forgive the guy. But it was kind of a dick move to take my jacket, and then I had to walk in all that rain. So I was pissed off at the moment, but I've settled down a bit. So I was just like, oh, it's okay, it's all right. Don't worry about it. And so I have my jacket now, and I have the other member's jacket, and so I'll bring that to the galley. I'll leave that there and then let them know it's just there if they want to pick it up. So yeah, that's pretty much the story of how I walked through rain without my jacket and how I finally got it back. I was losing hope about getting it back, and I even went to Supply to make like a claim, like a report, say like I lost my jacket, can I get a new one? And in the end, I didn't need to go through with that. So lesson here is that don't leave your stuff unattended. Even though we were supposed to leave our jacket in the coat room, I should have chosen a more secluded coat room, or did something with my jacket, like knot it up, or make it really weird so that whoever comes, is like, okay, this is not my jacket, I didn't do this to my jacket, right? So mark something special. Of course, the best thing would be to have my name on it, and then if someone takes it, you can like prove, oh, that's my name, right? So yeah, that's what I learned from this, and hopefully I won't make this mistake again to leave my jacket unattended, and then, or anything as that matter, unattended, because you never know when this might have just been an accident this time, but you never know when someone might just want to take your belongings, right? So make sure everything's secure and stay safe. All right, I'll see ya.